Hey yo, so today I'm going to be breaking down this trap metal beat I made. I used a sample from Zombies BO1, I think. I think it was BO1. It's out of a sample pack. This is the sample. I pushed it down just in the whole beat just because copyright shit, yeah. So I added effects on it. So there's just EQ, which is cutting out the lows. A little bit of reverb, it's just a tiny bit, just boosting the volume, distorting it, and then another EQ to cut the lows, which is kind of repetitive. But yeah, here's what it sounds like without effects. Just play it. And then you got with effects, which is much more distorted. So I'm gonna start with the intro. The intro is actually a pitched up octave of this. It's a halftime automation of it going down like this. A really big reverb. If I could go to it, here's the reverb. It makes it sound more spacious at the start, and it's just going down like. And then I transition to this part. I added a pass by, a hall kick, which is just like an impact. And yeah, that's the transition to this part. And then you got this, which is just an octave version of this. And then yeah, it plays throughout this. And then you got a riser going up to the drop. This is just on my first drum pack. And then you got this, which is off Looperman. There's an automation clip inside it, which I can show you. What measure tracks in 12? Okay, so you got the automation, which is this. It's just a high pass, and it's just. So adding more frequencies once it starts going down like that. And then I got the snare, which is from a fill from my first pack, the first drum kit. Went like that. A reverse crash, a reverse kick, this, and then this pan roll. Yeah, and that's a lead up to the drop, and then the drop hits. It's just these two again. But then I got this playing, which is actually a snare of a Warfell pack, I think, and it's just looping like this. It's basically just like texture. And then for the drums, I'm going to go to the drums. So you got the kick. The effects I added on it, just an EQ to boost volume. This is out of my second drum kit. A crash, a snare out of a Warfell pack, here are the effects on it, just a reverb and another EQ boosting the volume. Hi-hat. A low hi-hat, another hi-hat, just kind of loud. Here are the effects on it, it's just two fast distortions and a reverb. And then the most fundamental part, the 808, here it is, here's the pattern. I'll tell you the 808 I used. It's out of a Warfell pack, and it sounds like this without effects. So very distorted, and then I added a blood overdrive, which is this, and it sounds like this. So here's the pattern for it. Oh yeah, the kick is just lined up with it. break down a few things. So the slides, well, first of all, the loop points are on, so whenever you could do this by doing this too. So when I let go, it stops. It's cool. So here's the slides. Yeah, that's. Basically, for slides, I just hear it in my head and then I try to replicate it. There's a triplet. If you go to 1/3 beat, and you can place it like that. And then I switch it up to F because there's a different portion of the sample. And then here's a stutter, which I thought was pretty cool. Kind of sounds like a gross beat, like da 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 da. Here's the final slide. This is what it looks like. Yeah. This is irrelevant, and this comes in later in the beat. So, yeah, and then I have a crash hitting when it drops, and this hi-hat loop. Shut the fuck up, FL Studio. There's just a fast distortion on the loop. Yeah. And it doesn't really switch up. I just add another crash, reverse kick, and the second portion. A reverse crash right here, and then it switches up. I have this loop I made. Should I play it? And just playing with sound. I'll show you how I made the loop. If I go to patterns, here it is right here. The preset atmosphere. The preset atmosphere is loading. Apparently, fucking computer's ass, dude. Alright, here it is. It's called Your Guitar is on Fire. You go to presets. I added a guitar rig, which is just an amplifier or an amp. It's called Cabinet Maker, boosting the volume and some reverb. So yeah. Here's the fucking yeah. Yeah. And then it's actually just the same thing over here. Exactly the same thing. And then here I add this. I also pitch it up using this. And then I turned down. I made it unique and did that. So. And then right here I take out this part. And then here to end it, I add this, which goes like. And then it ends with the intro, but in reverse. So I'm gonna play the whole beat now. I basically broke down every single thing I added. It's pretty simple, but it sounds really complex, and that's what I was going for. So yeah. You know what? The fuck? Sorry for the technical difficulties. Where the fuck is that? Alright, there you go. I'll replay it. Yeah, that's what it'll be. I'm gonna be selling the FLP for $10 in the description. You gotta contact my Instagram because I'm not using a fucking website. I'll just yeah, I'll give you my payment message through Instagram DMs if you're interested in buying it. So yeah, thanks for watching.